Go ahead.
All right, so the theme that you guys have been focusing on, and I've heard all three of you say it just in the last 30 minutes, and the two examples that we just gave here, is, you know, whether it's myself, I have issues that I've never been able to talk about that happened 40 years ago.
Right.
Or I'm working with a new veteran that's just come back. It doesn't matter if they have physical injuries, they have PTSD. They're rated 100% PTSD. Right. I see those every day.
Right.
The fundamental issue that I'm seeing here in my life and in their lives is getting to a place, and correct me if I'm wrong, where they can talk about it.
Not necessarily, even the talking about it is not the critical piece. The critical, that's just a test. That's just a way to assess what's going on. The critical piece is how functional they're in their life. Can they be present in their body? Can they be with someone else? Can they connect with someone else?
Can they be in the here and now?
Right.
Instead of the there and now.
Right. The talking about it is just a way for us to understand where they're at in their process. But the reality is that, you know what? You don't have to tell the story to anybody ever if that's your process and if that's what you choose to do. Now, rarely have I ever seen that be the case. Most of us want to share our stories. It's like working with a firefighter. I know there's a problem when a firefighter comes in and he tells me he's not talking about an event. Or I go to a station house and they're not talking about the event. I know there's something fundamentally wrong because firefighters talk. They love to tell their stories. You know what? And if they're not, it's a problem. Now, when I go in and do something with cops, if they're not telling their stories, I'm not so worried about that because that's in the nature of being a good cop.